Alright, you guys, I thought I would share with you what I do on a daily basis to basically continue healing my skin and prevent future eczema flare-ups. Because, believe you me, I've been through some of the worst fucking eczema in my life, and I know what it takes to get over the first healing crisis, which is the worst one, and how to deal with following eczema flare-ups if perchance they come back. The most important thing that I've learned is if you're not doing your diet 100% to the best of your ability perfect, the eczema will come back, no doubt. So if you're not staying away from those trigger foods, you know, your animal products, your oils, your white flours, your white sugars, your coffee and alcohol, your chocolate, and potential allergens, like for me, it'll be wheat and nuts. I don't know if corn and soy are on that list, I'm still figuring that out. But anything that could really cause you to have eczema overnight, just stay away from it in general, you know? Those are the basic foods, I think. You know, eat your whole grains, fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, seeds, avocados. Simple as that. That's what I do on a daily basis. I basically prepare all my own foods. I cook at home. I don't eat out. I've learned enough from the past, and I've learned how to cook my own food, and I've been on a wild-ass journey trying to get all these recipes and to be organized and plan out my diet, that now it's just part of my life to cook at home every single meal. I plan ahead. I make big batches of food. The second thing that I do is I exercise 4 or 5 times a week. And it's not something that I have to force myself to do so much as it's something that I want to do. Now, I've been doing sports all my life. I've done swimming when I was a kid. I've done kickboxing. I've done long distance running, triathlons, and now I do weightlifting. Now, to me, the mentality behind exercising is it's for health. It's for longevity. It's for keeping your body in shape and maintaining a healthy heart. But also when you exercise, you sweat, you move the blood, you help detox. The body needs that. And when you exercise, eczema might come up, but what it's also doing is it's helping recovery. So it's super important, I think, to have exercise part of the healing program, because without it, you're just stagnating. So I exercise 4 times a week. Usually my sessions are about an hour, maybe a little less. I walk, I bike, I jog. Those are just sort of daily activities. I don't really count those, but the hard sessions, that's about an hour, 4 times a week. The third thing I do is I don't use topical ointments, creams, lotions, nothing. I used to use lotions, I used to use creams. I even used to use the steroidal creams for many years. That was the first thing to go. If you want to speed up your recovery, you got to get those prescription creams out of your life. They're just holding you back from recovery because they're building up a tolerance in your system, and one of these days you have to detox from it. That's the hardest part. I used to use lotions. I used to use like these oatmeal creams, Aveeno, Neutrogena, or whatever they are called. And I recently cut them out because I honestly believe that the skin knows what it's doing. If other parts of my body that get wet, get dry, you know, go through some, you know, daily activity and they're not dry and eczema ridden, like parts of my arm, parts of my face, I believe that other parts of my body should be behaving the same way. So I don't need to excessively moisturize. The body's supposed to do that. So the most that I do is about once a day. I'll use olive oil on my hands. That's about it. I don't use it on any other parts of my body unless it's super dry, and for that reason things can sort of naturally follow its own moisturizing from the inside out. So that has really helped, and in fact my hands are looking amazing, and I don't have this weird itchiness that I used to get after using lotion. Now the fourth and the last thing that I do to take care of my skin to really, you know, get rid of that eczema and to keep it away is I sleep regularly. Lots of people go to bed at 12, wake up at 6 or 7 or 8. The thing is that when the body goes to sleep past 10 p.m., it's never as well rested as before 10 p.m. Now you might be thinking to yourself, alright, I can get on board with eating healthy, I could exercise, I could fucking take out lotions from my diet, but I could never go to bed before 12 or something, or before 11, let's say. Believe me, I've had that mentality. I've been a a late night owl, I've been eating donuts, I've been sedentary, so I've been all those things. But once you get into the mentality that anything, if it takes anything to heal your skin and you're willing to do it, then it's easy to do. You just have to have the right motivation. So now I go to bed, but this is because this is my schedule. I go to bed 8:30, 9, like a little kid. I'm a baker, so I wake up at 4 a.m. I go to bed at 8:30. But even before, when I was not a baker, I go to bed at 9:30, 10, 10:30. That was my schedule. It was easy to abide by if you're not drinking, if you're not eating out with friends, and if you're not a party animal. Go to sleep. That's it. You wake up early, you feel refreshed, your skin can recover, it gets that beauty sleep, it gets that rejuvenation, and you feel well rested, and you feel a lot fresher and less stressed out, which can also aid in recovery. In my opinion, the more you put your health and your long-term skin health before everything else, the more rich and happy your life is going to be. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of planning and organizing and effort, and it's fucking hard. Who said it was going to be easy? But it's a million times more worth it than indulging in all these bad habits and dealing with the consequences. 9 times out of 10, I'd rather have eczema than not, because now my life is that much more organized, more fulfilling, and more taken care of than it was ever before. So for me, these are the best tips. I hope these help you guys. Stick to these 4 things and you will find beautiful success with healing your skin. Peace.